for later. That's my script. I want to talk today about something I thought I wouldn't be talking, which is my long-term dreams, as well as how I am planning to achieve them. I thought this kind of video wouldn't be on my channel, but I realized that what the point of making videos about the process of creating polymer clay earrings, which is what my channel is about, as well as my art shop, if I'm not telling the why behind everything I do and make it more personal. So today I want to share with you why I do what I do and what's my plans, how I'm planning to achieve my dreams and goals for our family. Okay, so my dream right now, and actually has always been for many years since I was a child, buy a house, renovate it, and make out of it a dream home for our family with kids. And I thought, why not to share how I envision it, especially after we would renovate it with our own hands. It would have a kitchen with pink marble island and bar chairs to have a breakfast at. Actually, this thing I bought when I saw it in the shop. It was like €3, but it reminded me of my dream, having this kind of pink marble island. This would be perfect for it. So I thought, I need to believe in my dreams. I need to start buying things for the house. It's a reminder for me that these times are coming. It would have sauna with glass walls and warm lights inside. It's also very popular in Finland to have sauna because it's very cold during winters. It would have neoclassical interior with cozy warm lights throughout the whole house. Big dark wood library in our bedroom with moving stairs where I could read my books. Brick fireplace with original doors. That's a must. Green lamp for my study area. I want to feel like I'm in Harry Potter world, somewhere in Hogwarts. A living room with place to listen and play music. My son studies music, so I hope that he will use piano, as well as I actually studied music, so I can play a little bit, and my husband likes to play as well. Master area with bedroom, walk-in wardrobe, and bathroom with bathtub and 2 shower heads. Sport areas inside and outside for my husband and kids, because my husband loves sports and he always dreamed of having more equipment for it. Trampoline for my husband and maybe the kids. He always talks about it. 2 big TVs in the living room and in our bedroom so that we could have downtime at the same time if needed. My own office, of course, for YouTube and creative projects. Garden with berries, fruits, veggies and flowers, and beautiful lighting. Once again, because the dark season in Finland is very long and I feel like it's so important to have lights, and especially warm lights. Each child's room I want to do custom interior with cozy warm home atmosphere with their Hogwarts house elements in design. We have Gryffindor and Slytherin and Ravenclaw. I always think I should have one more child so that I would have Hufflepuff as well. Dog bath in the laundry room. It can also be used for other things than washing a dog. Like, for example, washing muddy kids' clothes. Outside greening place for summer parties with friends and family. Beautiful black metal fence with brick columns. That's mainly for safety for kids and animals when they play outside. Big dinner table for family dinners and hosting guests. Food storage area with extra freezer and freeze dryer for preserving food from the garden. Hot tub. That's popular in Finland as well. Anything you can warm water in with wood, it's very common here. Ping pong table in outside shed. And now also some things which maybe I would like to have in a house if we would have like a lot of extra money and time to make them, that would be like super cool. And if we would have basketball or tennis court, pool with sun lounges, but foldable pool so that we can close it during winter and use the area for walking, and small greenhouse. Okay, that's the vision. So let's talk prices. For the areas we are looking in, which are safe for children and something we enjoy with my husband, houses which would be in our price range slash at the same time something which are not completely ready but needs renovation, because I want to renovate like everything myself, but at the same time something which isn't too much damaged so that like we wouldn't need to like kind of redo absolutely everything. That would be too expensive and too hard with like small children. So I would like to have something which is like in good condition but is outdated and very like old original, and then we could like keep the beautiful original designs in the house but update it to make it comfortable to live in modern world slash put our own style, our own like heart and love into it, like, and make it our home. So the price range would be around from 200,000 to 250,000 for this type of house. That's quite a lot considering the fact that we have a lot of children, and when you apply for banks and you have a lot of children already, they like put your expenses really high, and even if you have like average-ish income, less than average, like they just don't want to give you loans. They think you can't like you can't afford the loan. That's what they kind of believe. So for us to get a loan, we would need to pay off our student debt, save up around 5% of the price, so that's another, and have like a monthly income of around 6K per month gross, so before taxes. And that's like together with a partner or spouse. So step one, what's my plan? Let's see, what's my plan, right? I have always plans. I would need to earn 30K extra basically to pay those things, or like to save up, to pay the loan and to save up enough. And that should be on top of our normal expenses, because my husband, he pays our normal expenses. Then we would apply for a loan and then we'll buy a house. So the most important question, how to earn 30K euros. Now, I've tried many things. I tried applying for jobs. I tried working somewhere. But the job market is really tough in Finland right now. And like getting a job or keeping a job has become quite hard. As well as whenever I work, like I'm employed, it's just never really good for me or my lifestyle or my personality. I like a lot of freedom of creativity, and I just really need to get all this creativity out, and that's why I never been able to keep a job as well for long. I always would quit quite quickly whenever I tried, like in the past. I would get burned out very fast at jobs. So that's why I went on the route of entrepreneurship, because I have a very entrepreneurial mindset naturally. And that's where it comes where I want to execute a certain business plan where I'm gonna be selling my earrings. I already started it. I have already developed a line. You probably saw it in my previous videos. But I would like to show you how much I would need to make and sell my earrings to be able to get to this point, and how long would it take me. So I have an old collection, which I can show you now. There are still something which I would call in progress, although almost fully ready. I've been selling some of them at the markets and people have been loving them actually. It's interesting because I like the new collection more, but people find them very interesting. So these are the gray stone slices, that's their name. And what I need to do is to attach the hooks, and they are basically ready. There are some of them here, the smaller ones, which some of them require glazing, so they're not glazed yet. Not like, some of them are not glazed at all, some of them glazed only one side. So this would take me probably 1 to 2 days to glaze and assemble. So 2 days of work. I'm not gonna be making more of them. That goes for any stone slices because they're so unique that you basically can't really repeat the same process. It's way hard to make them look exactly the same as the previous ones, so I'm not gonna even be attempting that. So they're very unique pieces. If you got them, there are only a few people who will have them. And so if I sell all of them, I'm gonna show calculations here, I would get around like 860 euros. Then let's look at my new collection. I have the new stone slices, so the white stone slices, and them I have even less than the other ones because it's been quite hard to make them as well, and I'm not gonna be making well, I will make a few more of this because I have the material ready, like that sausage which we're talking about always, which I've been showing you in the other videos. And I think I might be able to make around 10 more pairs, so that means 20 pieces more. And I already made 10 pairs of this. The funny thing about earrings is that, like, you kind of have to do double for all because you are making basically like two to have one product, like, because they go for both ears. So for me to finish the rest of them probably would take 1 day or 2 days, and then assembling. So sculpting probably 1 day, glazing another day, assembling 1 more day. So around 3 days for me to finish the rest of these. And if I would sell all of my white stone slices, which I have and will make, I would make around 1,200 euros. Next goes snakes. And those I've been making quite a lot, but nearly not enough for the 30k. And snakes, I would need to make around 200 pairs. So that means 400 pieces. And I made around 24 pairs of them already. But these are a little bit easier to like replicate or make. The reason I'm not making more of stone slices is because like it's basically impossible to replicate it, or extremely hard, and I'm not gonna try to even attempt it because no. But these ones I can keep making, so that's why I can make 200 of them. But the interesting thing is that actually for me to make them, I need to start making the roses first. So I always start with making roses, and half of the material which I've done goes into then snakes or birds. So I need to always make roses in order to be able to make snakes or birds. Because the snakes and birds are the result of the scrap material from the roses, but at the same time it's such a beautiful like combination of colors which I wouldn't be able to replicate without making these first. So that's like quite complicated. So I always have to, like, I can't for sure know how much I will be making snakes or birds. Let me show you birds. Or birds. I kinda always have to start always with these, which are white roses, and then see how much I can make snakes and birds afterwards with the scrap material. But if everything would go according to plan, I would need to make around 320 pairs of roses. That's insane, because like for me to make 10 pairs, I would need a full day of work. So 320 pairs, that's like minimum of 30 days, like full days of work. And then there's also time when you need to assemble them, you know, package them, so on and so forth. But let me now show all the numbers. Ideally, I would need to make 320 pairs of roses. So far I only have 18 pairs which I made. And then I would make 15k, around 15k from selling them. I would need to make 200 pairs of birds and 200 pairs of snakes. And I've made already around 16 pairs of birds and 24 pairs of snakes. And if I would make and sell 200 pairs of birds, I would make 7,000 euros. And if I would sell all the 200 pairs of snakes, I would make 5,800 euros. Here are some of them which I already made. Well, I made some calculations of how long it would all take me, and it would take me minimum of 61 full work days. It doesn't sound like a lot, but it's important to consider that I can't work every day. Like, there are weekends when I need to be with kids, and also there are days when I shoot videos, when I edit videos, and some days when kids or I are just sick or feeling really, really tired, and there is household tasks which need to be tackled. So I calculated that probably maximum I can work like 10 days per month on this. So it's gonna take me like half a year, 6 months of work for me to complete all of that. Now, of course, this is the plan if I will be making money by selling earrings. There is also a possibility that if my videos go viral, and I will join YouTube partnership program, I might be making some money with ads and maybe with sponsorships if I have a lot of like viewership and sponsors want to send me some products to recommend. That would be amazing, because that would really make it faster for me. Like, I could then do both. Now, I've told you that I already was going on markets, and I made 163 euros on markets. Yeah, I like the graphs. Let's see how much I've made, how much is left, and let's keep doing that throughout the process. I will be updating you. I'm really excited to see how fast I can get there. Ideally, it would be cool if I could save up enough money and reach this milestone by the end of this year. But that's very ambitious, I believe, and probably it will take way longer. So half a year maybe is not that bad. That should be like around March of next year, of 2026. But thank you for listening and being here with me. And I will be updating you on my process and on this journey. And if we buy a house, I plan to open a new YouTube channel where I will be showing you how we renovate it. And that's like one of my very big dreams and been for a really long time to do this kind of videos. Thank you for watching and being here. If you wanna buy my earrings but aren't sure if I ship to your country, you can contact me via my website. Each pair is hand sculpted with love from polymer clay, and the hooks are made of stainless steel. I personally package and ship all orders within 3 to 5 business days. From my hands to yours, and see you next time.